Transitioning. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Masks Meets the Boys. This is Daisies and Dragons. I'll be your MC for the night, Shubham, and I'm looking forward to creating absolute chaos by mostly improvising my way through this powered by the apocalypse system. Um, Before we dig in deeper into what is all of this going to be about and also content warnings, allow me to throw to my cast members who will be entertaining us tonight. Chirag.
Hi, I'm Chirag. I'll be playing Tiger Spider, the bull, who came out with 6 arms and came out swinging. And just remember, you can't spell improvement without improv.
Wow.
Hey.
Whoa.
Truer words have not been spoken, or maybe they have, but we don't care. Alika.
Hello, I'm Alika. I'm playing yet to be determined superhero name, but civilian name Hari Bhograj. Also, the Beacon Playbook. Yay!
Nice.
I
Wait,
have
what
jelly
what happened
powers.
to jelly jumps?
Listen,
It's
it's
a
still
marketing still working on it. They haven't gotten the
Ah.
numbers back. We'll
Right.
we'll
Listen,
get
okay. Should we just right now establish that it's jelly jumps because clearly no other name is going to
no,
work.
no. This is totally something that marketing wants to get back to you on.
Yeah.
So okay.
Marketing being Twitch chat.
Exactly. And
Sure.
finally, and probably the least as well, no, I'm kidding. I love you, Indrani. Please take it away.
Hi everybody, my name is Indrani. I will be playing Shakti Woman today. The who is basically the result of late stage capitalism. And I'm very excited to see how that pans out. Yeah.
And so are
I
we.
do have
Yes.
some announcements for today. First of all, we are at 895 members on our Discord server. What the fuck?
What up? Let's go.
Yes.
The road to 900 and then hopefully to 1000 is officially a go. And if you would like to join us, our Discord server is a great place to not just meet new people, but play a bunch of different TTRPGs. Um, we usually like run games not just for D&D but also Masks, which you'll see us play today, Pathfinder and Wanderhome and Monster Hearts and a bunch of other games. So come join if that sounds like something that's up your alley. The link will be in the chat. It is daisiesanddragons.com/discord, which is daisiesanddragons.com/discord. The second announcement is that we're partnering with One More Multiverse, which is super exciting because One More Multiverse, we've been following the project for a long time. For folks who don't know, it's this beautiful VTT where like there's pixel art involved and it's like honestly incredibly gorgeous. And we're one of their partner communities now, which means that we'll have more OMM focused games happening on our server, including on our stream, and people will also be able to access their pro GMs and a lot of other fun stuff. It is not a paid partnership or anything. No one's getting money out of this. It's just they're cool. We think we're cool. So we're like, let's just do something together. The first game is going to be happening sometime next week. We have a poll going on our server on what the first OMM X Stacy's game should be. The options are either D&D 5e, Blades in the Dark, and Yazeba's Bed and Breakfast. All fun games, all up for. I mean, we'll play all of them, but like, which one should we start with? That's what we're trying to figure out. Those are my big announcements, I think. Yeah, that's me. Let's play.
Amazing.
Oh, we have a new overlay for our mini campaign. It's a departure from the beautiful floral situation we usually have going. If this actually reminds me, maybe we should do like content warnings for what the game
Yes.
will be like, Shubham,
Yes.
so that anybody watching is
We
in
will
the
be.
loop about.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So just because Masks is usually kind of very PG-13, but this is set in the world of The Boys, which is extremely grimdark, violent, gory, where even though human life matters to us, it is treated with a fair amount of triviality in the show, and we will kind of be tackling that and other issues such as class divisions and violence and those kind of things. So if you're not comfortable with any of these themes, whether it's violence, gore, class-based oppression, then perhaps this is not the show. Tune in for something else. We have a lot of awesome content. You should totally go check out our Broken 12 campaign or the Cast Friendship episodes. But if you're up for like superheroes just being disasters, then let's get started, I guess. In today's first issue of this particular shot Daisies and Dragons campaign, I'm going to do a quick transition so that you can see our cool superheroes names. Boom, smooth.
It's gonna take a moment for
For
us to
you
show
all
up.
to see, but we see it like
Yeah.
happen right away. Anyways,
Ooh, it's appeared.
yes, there you go.
Very cool.
Oh, look at our little characters in the corner.
Aw,
I love it.
good guy.
I love
Thanks.
it. Amazing.
Captioning is a mess, and we hope we can find a better captioning solution or just streamline this better. But till then, we hope that the little that can help is actually helpful. All right. With that, let's jump into today's episode, this issue. Our panel, our today's issue opens with our three heroes, Shakti Woman, Tiger Spider, and the yet to be named Hari Bograj, currently sitting at a desk, but it's not any desk, and you're all feeling very tense because you are under attack, but it's not the kind of attack you're familiar with. You're not enemies, villains aren't attacking you. You're being attacked by a news anchor, as you are currently on a live news broadcast. The news channel is known as The National, and the anchor is asking you, the nation wants to know.
No.
The nation wants to know, how are you holding yourself responsible for the extreme destruction caused in yesterday's red water attack? Because of you and the rebuttals that you guys put up, Laal Pani caused severe damage to the working of fishermen, to the working of rich powerboat owners, the most important members of our society, if anyone is to be believed, and of course to the coast of Mumbai. What do you have to say for yourselves? The nation wants to know.
What's this guy's name?
This guy's name is I actually do have a name for it, believe it or not.
Oh my
you're being
God.
kidnapped by Pranab Vishwasi.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Do you want to give a little bit of context of who this person is?
To our audience.
Like what
yeah.
do you look like and that kind of
Sure.
thing?
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
bespectacled fellow, neatly combed hair, very loud, very kind of ostentatious in not a nice way. And he's speaking he's the owner and a speaker for the National, which is essentially a extremely nationalistic right-wing media outlet. We won't make reference to the actual references that these people might be based on, fiction or otherwise, because well, I don't want to be sued.
But they're not based on anything.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
based on
any
anything.
resemblance to real life people, corporations, themes, ideas is entirely
Coincidental.
coincidental.
Purely coincidental.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So going back to this bespectacled person who is kind of angrily pointing at you, frothing at the mouth. He's like, the nation wants to know, Shakti Woman, how can you let this happen? How can you let multiple people get attacked by red water? Why did you not see this come forward? And Hari Bograj, what right do you have to be involved in these actions when you don't even have a superhero name? Are you even worthy of being here? And Tiger Spider, what are you? Are you a tiger? Are you a spider? What's the deal?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Vashwani, about your boat. We apologize. I didn't mean to use it as a projectile. It was the closest thing at hand, and I'm so sorry. And this large mass superhero with 6 arms just like is recoiling into his chair like a small boy.
Nice.
Poke you under the table with my foot.
Get a grip with 6 hands.
I glance between all of them. Shakti Woman has like deadpan eyes. There is very little emotion in them, but she has this smile on her face,
Right.
and she doesn't meet Pranav's
Mhm.
eye line.
Yes.
She glances past him at the teleprompter that her assistant is holding up.
Yeah, you see Sunita over there just holding basically flashcards with a pre-written
Yeah.
answer for you.
Yeah. Well, we are obviously upset at all the casualties and all the fallout that has happened because of our actions, but uh, but it is important to us that we continue protecting the majority of the citizens of Mumbai from future attacks. So we were just doing our job, and we are sorry
We're
for
trying our
anything.
There you
best.
have it, ladies and gentlemen. Shakti Woman is sorry. She clearly believes that she is at fault for what has happened. At this point, one of the other panel members, who is just essentially a young political leader, is like, what we clearly need, if you allow me to speak, what we clearly need is more legislation, kind of safeguarding the superheroes, restricting what they can and cannot do. At the same time, another panel member pops up basically on a Zoom call elsewhere, and they're like, no, what we really need is to have the government outright buy the superheroes and make them a military organization so that we have absolute control over them. And another one's like, the problem really is that we aren't taking enough actions against villains. We should just kill all the villains so that no one will ever try to attack civilians again.
Statistical leap. And I jumped really high. Oh, we still alive! He ducks under the table.
Tiger Spider, do you feel afraid in this moment? Do you think this is getting to you, just being cornered like this?
Yeah, and he's like coming over, like, are you feeling afraid? You hear like a voice behind him up the ceiling, like,
Yeah.
no, I feel fine. I'm great. I can see my teleprompter now, so I feel much more confident.
Amazing. As Tiger Spider currently clings from the ceiling, Hari Bograj, Pranab turns to you and he's like, so, what do you have to say for yourself? You speak about environmental friendliness, you speak about the need for change, and you have the ability to turn plastic to jelly, and yet, under your watch, multiple children across the country are starving. What do you have to say for yourself?
Firstly, this is not at all related to the interview which we have been called for, which happens to be the
I
last
decide,
one.
ma'am. I decide, sir, what is important. I decide, and you have to answer. The nation wants to know.
As to that, we are working on a sustainable program that will help feed children and provide
This
school
is
lunches.
clearly a result of the previous party's actions. You are simply repeating what has been said again and again to justify lazy superhero work.
Well, it's better
If
than
I was a superhero, there would be no villains because we would have already killed all of them. Why can you not simply kill Laal Pani? Is Pani not an Urdu word? Is this not an anti-national we need to stop?
what about the national? If you think we are so incompetent, what about the military and the navy?
Are
We
you
don't see
saying
them?
that our young, so brave soldiers who put their lives at risk are supposed to now go fight villains? Are you not the superhero? Is it not your
You
fault
just
that you...
asked me not to get involved in superhero stuff. Like,
Ari Bograj,
5
I have a
minutes ago.
question. Do you think you're feeling clearly Pranab is trying to provoke you? Would you say that you're angry?
I am feeling somewhat outraged. Yes.
Okay, I would say go ahead and mark that particular condition for now. You
Oh
are
my
currently yes. Tiger Spider, do you have, or Chirag rather? Do you have anything to say?
When he's like going after Hybo, can I use my defender move? Which is
Sure.
like when my defense basically just like leap to their defense, like literally, like they're across the desk from us, or is it like an open seating Ellen style?
No. It's a pretty big desk. You're on one big desk.
Okay, and he's on the other side. So I just like I was on the ceiling, and then just like when they're attacking me, I get really scared. But when they're attacking Harry, I just like leap, jump down, do the flip, land down on there. Just like suddenly I'm just towering over this, like so like you could like say whatever. Listen, Mr. Boatman, I've forgotten your name. You can say whatever you want, but this was not on the teleprompters. This is not okay. Whatever you're doing, you're just trying to get news, and yes, I know there's 5 people that's trying to talk right now over me, but it's enough. You stop, make fun of Harry. Harry is working harder and doing more for more people for the environment than you've ever done.
Right.
You've got so much plastic outside that you haven't recycled. You are a disgrace to environmentalism anywhere.
Amazing.
This is true. Have you I look over at Sunita. Have you seen the amount of beach cleanup drives that we have
Hold
done
on. I would like
just over the
because this is a defender move, can I have Tiger Spider roll for this, please, to see how successful it is?
first roll of the campaign? Let's
This
go.
is so
Yeah, so-
stressful already. Oh
So, and
my God.
would you say I've leapt to defend my
Yeah,
lovable rival in battle?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so I'm
definitely.
rolling.
Your
literally
friend,
you leapt.
you've literally leapt to aid your new ally. I'm saying go ahead, roll defender on this.
All right, here we go.
I was told that I should start the first issue with you guys right in the middle of action. I'm like, well, fighting a supervillain is just so cliche. So I thought I would throw a different type of villain at you.
I've got excellent
Also
news. I got a 5.
You got a 5.
no.
Oh boy.
Amazing.
Okay, so I believe a 5 is
Failure. It is
Yeah.
100% failure. 1 to 6 is failure.
what you thought would be a moment of defense where you have essentially turned the focus away. You see Pranab smile, almost kind of like vindictive. He's like, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Superheroes not only are not in line, but they're willing to attack my journalistic integrity and try to censor me in the hopes of getting what they want to say out. This is clearly a matter that the government needs to take seriously and get them under wraps. Thank you for joining me tonight. This is The National. We will see you tomorrow. Good night and yeah. Because I don't want to say the other
turned
thing.
off.
And at that point, the television turns off, and Pranab essentially kind of just gets up and he's like, "Great show, everybody. Good job, and just walks off unless you guys are doing anything.
I'm just flummoxed at this point. I'm like, none of us got to finish any of our points.
So did
Yeah,
I do good?
I look at the tiger spider and I say, this is just how it goes. Don't worry about it. Come on.
Are you used to this? Because I'm not used to this. This is crazy.
Oh yeah, I've been on his show like multiple times. He
Cool.
doesn't let you talk. It's just how it goes.
We're just supposed to like nod.
Yeah, you
Uh,
just let them let it out and then you just get up. Like you get paid for it, so
Oh, that's true.
I've been on a couple of them, but this feels like the first time I ever went on one. I haven't been in a while.
yeah.
Nobody ever invites me. But this
Well,
time I
you're-
got to, which is
You got
great.
invited this time.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty great, huh? I guess we're stepping up in the world.
Totally. I'm
Uh,
so proud of us. We should leave before they and
as if on cue, Sunita comes up and he's like, "Yes, your car is waiting outside unless you wish to, I don't know, chakra your way out of here." Okay, cool. And it's like, are your friends going to be joining you?
yes, of course they are. We're a team.
Okay, so you're sure about that? You're definitely going with them as your team, because I just want you to know that the
I
numbers.
pull Sunita aside by the arm and I'm like, listen, I told you that these are the people I want to continue with, and the numbers are up. People seem to.
No. You see, the numbers are up because they thought it was cute that you were spending time with like the B-listers, but they really want to see you work with like Crash and like all of those guys. Like they really want to see you work with like Mrs. India because that would be like a great girl power thing.
Okay. No, these are the people I want to work with. All right.
One of them doesn't even
And
have a name yet.
That's gonna be the mystique. The next couple of weeks, you can start putting out headlines about, ooh, what is Haribo? There's so much potential here. I'm sure you can figure it out.
That's a really good idea. I'm gonna get.
I
right on
need
that.
to go. I have an Instagram live later to do, so I'll see you.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Hurry! Did you hear that? We're B-list. We got B-list.
I know, it's kind of impressive. I mean, I think maybe a month ago I was D-list, which is not too bad. We've jumped up.
I don't even have a Twitter. Should I get on Twitter? Should I get on the web?
You should get a Twitter.
You should
I'll make
definitely get
sure
it.
Sunita gets your account verified. Without a blue check, it doesn't even. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really? I need a blue check?
Yeah, you need a
no.
blue check.
Sure.
Let's just get in the car. I don't like. There's too many people here.
Okay, let's go.
Right. You guys
don't
get in
think-
your car, and as you get on your car, Hari, you sit down and like there's an uncomfortable uh, feeling by your leg, and you realize, oh, you still have that piece of plastic that you were carrying that you found at the site that
Ah, yeah.
refuses to turn to jelly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hmm. I thought that, I mean, maybe I thought my powers were just like, little tapped out, but maybe we should get this looked at. It's weird. I don't know. I think it's there's something different about this.
What's it look like? You're like poking his head over. Are you showing it to us? You're just saying that out of character.
No, it's by my leg, right? So I'm gonna pick it up and go to the people. I assume we're all in the back
Yeah,
seat of a car.
you're in a
with, like,
fancy limo, like a black
Yeah.
limo, which, mind you, it just moves
Very
really slowly in Mumbai because limos were not designed. So, but you know what? You have like a Shakti woman comes with like a police escort. So it's like
Wow.
the Z grade security that escorts are everywhere. So you guys are getting a bit of a traction. You're getting to move through a lot faster than you normally would. But yeah, you have the privacy of the thing.
To be honest, we should be cycling, but maybe next time. I don't want to like get this up right now. We've all had a
That's right.
stressful day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We could go jumping. I could carry you if you want to just like go across the city. If you'd like prefer that view, I could carry the car. If that's better, is that more environmental?
I mean,
Is, but it kind of defeats the purpose. That, yeah, the thing is about spreading the message, right? Because
Yes.
we are like cool and famous now. We've been on TV,
Yeah.
and we can like show ourselves cycling and stuff. So then people will be like, "Oh, those guys can do it. So can we." Right? Right?
right.
So that's spreading the message. Not everyone can lift cars.
True.
That's just special to me.
Hmm. Sunita, are you catching this? Maybe we could get some cycles where we're
Sure, sure. Yeah, I got it done.
Right.
I'll get it done. That's fine. So do you want to go to the Instagram live right away, or do you want to go do like a meet and greet at a local Starbucks? Because it's been a while since you just stopped by and showed.
Hmm. Shakti woman glances over at her team and is like, "Have you had your meet and greets yet?
I
They're
don't.
very fun. People come over, they want to take photos. Why don't we do that? Hold on." I take my phone out and I log into my Instagram and I'm like, I take a video of myself being like, and then like this deadpan sort of like low voice just goes to, "Hey everybody, we'll be seeing you at Starbucks in Juhu today. So the live is cancelled, but if you want to come get some photos, hang out, make sure you pop over. Bye." And like just like a sweep over over jelly jumps.
I
Sorry, Hari and
quickly
Tiger
put
Spider.
listen, it's just going to be jelly jumps. I've accepted.
Yeah.
Great.
And I turn back and then I just go like this and then I cut the video. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Amazing,
I
amazing.
really quick put that alien weird plastic away just in case.
Smart.
Right. As you're making your way there, Hari, you do have obviously actually, I would like to know when you are examining, investigating matters. Where do you
Mhm.
normally go to do this? Do you have like a portable thing you carry with you? Do you have a secret lab in the Shakti Foundation? Do you have like your own private cave? Where do you go when you're investigating matters?
I do not, in fact, have my own private bat cave. That would be cool, but I do not.
Right.
But since Shakti Woman has so many resources at her disposal, I probably just mooch off them. Like, it's just like,
Okay.
hey, can I just like use like a chemistry lab that you guys have?
Yeah, I'm sure. Just tell them you're doing it for like
Hey, a
I
school
don't know.
project.
No, that's not gonna work. You
Oh, it doesn't.
just tell them that it's for like a vlog that you're doing, and I'm sure they'll let you in.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, yeah,
Blogs.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have this Astra YouTube channel that I'm sure if you told them it's for that, they'll let you in.
Right.
So,
Uh,
yeah.
at which point, as you guys are wrapping this conversation up, Tiger Spider, you do get a message, which kind of is a very it's from your mother. it's just a text that says, "Will you be coming for dinner?"
What time is it right now? Is it like evening or is it like?
It is like I would say around 6 or 7 in the evening, around there.
When would I normally have? My mom's asking when I'm gonna be home for dinner. Like, how long is this meeting thing gonna be?
Oh, it usually takes like 30, 40 minutes.
Sure. Okay. And he's like, yeah, mom, I'll be back in time. Don't worry. I'll be right on time. 8, right? Or 8:30?
8:30.
don't-
Okay, is that what you said? Okay.
Yeah, I assume that's when dinner is. If dinner's earlier, let me know. Like he just put in the normal time for dinner.
All right. Yeah.
As he's typing, I just raise an eyebrow. I'm like, do you have somewhere to be?
Yeah, I'm having dinner with my mom.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, what's for dinner?
I wouldn't be. He hasn't told me, but if I'm lucky, it's going to be aloo bhaji.
Aloo bhaji, that sounds. Can we all go for dinner?
Yeah. Do you want to come to my parents?
Sunita's
to my
like,
mom's house?
no, we have the meet and greet at Starbucks now, and then you have a whole long meeting that you need to do with all your social media team. You can't possibly be spending time just doing dinner, and no.
Okay. I turn to Tiger Spider and like with just this very dejected look, I'll just be like, next time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anytime you guys want to, you can definitely come.
Wait, you both should go together. I'm sure that'll be fun.
You want to come?
I mean, sure. I mean, I don't think I have anything else on. I'm sure expect me by, but that's okay. I don't really.
Your parents are okay with it?
Well, if they're not, they're going to have to learn to be.
Yeah. My friend Harry is coming. He's like doing it all 6 hands. He's like, my friend Harry is coming.
Oh wow, you type really fast.
Most of it's backspace. I'm not used to the other 4 hands. Yeah. My friend Harry is coming also over for dinner. Is that okay?
The response comes back. It's like it's a dot for a while. It stops, then dot, then stops. It's like anything you like.
Okay, good. Should I get anything? Do you want me to buy some more food or get any groceries or anything?
Yeah, we can totally pick up.
Yeah, we can get anything you guys want.
I can probably I'll handle dessert.
You don't get a response, oddly enough.
Okay, yeah, let's bring dessert. That'll be nice for mom.
Yeah, sure.
All right. At this point, obviously, you guys have easily arrived to the Starbucks, and you get out, and it's like just Tiger Spider and Harry. You are not used to this. Is just a mad flickering of flash as you're hit with the paparazzi that were already waiting for Shakti Woman.
Oh,
yeah.
Shakti Woman is probably used to this. So, like, before we're stepping out, like, Shakti Woman uses her creative chakra, which allows her to create things.
Sure.
Like
basically, like will manifestation.
Yeah. And she just hands out like these Ray-Bans to both to Hari and Tiger Spider.
Like, I put it over my costume. My costume's out.
Yeah.
This thing needs an epilepsy warning. Yikes.
Yeah, just keep your head down, make your way.
You just hear all the paparazzi shouting. It's like, together, can we get a photo together? Do you have a group name yet? Do you have a superhero team name? What, a photo together. Shakti Woman, are you dating anyone? Tiger Spider. Tiger.
You know my name.
Tigers. And someone's like, no, it's not Tiger Spider. It's Tiger Lion. It's like, no, it's Shere Khan. And they're like, and then you realize they don't.
Shere Khan. He's great.
And they're like, Tiger Spider, did you try to attack Pranab something? I can't remember the character's name.
Vishwani.
Vishwani, thank you. Vishwani, there you
go. See, you don't even know who I attacked. I yelled that out. You don't even know who I attacked.
So you did attack someone.
I'm a superhero. That's my job. And then someone pulled me away.
Yeah.
It's like, Harry, what's your superhero name?
It's
Right.
to be decided. We haven't thought of it yet.
To be decided is a weird name.
I've not heard that before. That's real original.
Someone's like, solo photos. Can we just get one of Shakti woman? Hurry, you don't. And like, you hear like a very mean person just kind of shout, hurry, you don't belong here.
Neither do you.
But yeah.
Let's go. Nice. You guys are just hit by this wave of like
Oh.
noise.
Shakti Mohan, can she clock who this person was? The one who was an asshole to Hari?
Sure. You know what? It's a pretty big crowd, so I'm gonna say it's a low. Just roll mundane for me, just to see if you can spot this thing.
I'm rolling on my PC today because I didn't get my dice.
Oh
out.
wow, this is the first.
Yeah. 8 plus mundane.
Yeah.
I think I have a minus to mundane. So
I think you have a +1 to mundane.
oh yeah, I do have a +1 to mundane.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a 9. Yeah, you're pretty sure it's 1 or 2 people over there. You're pretty.
Yeah. I glance away, but there's a very brief flash of gold. My irises are like gold.
Yeah.
There's a brief flash to them,
Yes.
and whatever camera that person is holding just starts malfunctioning from me
Hmm.
just like fucking with its
Okay.
yeah.
I'll say,
And
is this you kind of standing up for Hari? Is that a moment of like, I'm not sure what the term for it.
yeah, I don't want people to be assholes to I'm not sure if we're friends yet. Like
Yeah.
I'm too scared to ask them if we're friends yet, but
I-
I
In
want
many
to be
ways, I would
careful.
say this is. I don't know. Is this a move that you have? Because there is a move called for the legacy called Symbol of Authority, and you are kind of
Yes,
exert.
I do have symbol of authority.
You could straight up roll that then. Roll plus savior on it. See if
Alright,
you
plus savior.
essentially.
Just plus
There's also like rejecting someone's influence because
Yeah.
all adults have influence over teen superiors by default.
There you go.
Okay, that's a 6
That's
plus 2.
Okay, that's a success then. That went
Yeah.
from like, oh no, to yeah. All
Yeah.
right, yeah. People like back off. They're like, okay, the woman's like, okay, she's being serious. Let's not fuck around now. And things quiet down a little bit. Hari, you feel like, I would imagine, feel pretty good about the fact that Shakti woman is like standing up for you and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, it feels great. I still have that simmering anger from before, but
Sure.
like so my emotions are a little heightened, but I do
Right.
feel grateful about this.
Sure. It's so you did take anger originally from Pranab attacking you, and it's kind of been maintained. It's up to you. I would say you can erase that anger if you count Shakti woman supporting you, and even though Tiger Spider failed, just trying to be there for you. In that case, you could mark it off if you want.
That sounds fair. I think that's cool. I'm good.
You guys finally managed to make yes.
I give them one photo
Okay.
of me with like
Oh,
chakra
the chakra.
manifesting,
Okay.
and I just like take that one photo and then I make my way inside.
Awesome. This, yeah, I mean, it looks super cool, easy. Everyone's like, ooh, and as you go, and you definitely look, here's the thing. On the shitty side, yes, there's paparazzi. There's also totally a little girl coming out of Starbucks who sees you, and you just see her big doe eyes kind of just in awe of you doing that. So there is that upside to that moment. And then you guys finally go inside. You realize this Starbucks oddly quiet. It's very quiet. There's only
Great that you're supporting small businesses because this place Starbucks clearly needs to help.
Like yeah, we have a list of like what's it called? Corporate
Partners,
no.
Hotspots?
sponsors.
It's some sort of outreach where we try to help out local businesses and whatnot.
Yes, of course.
So Nita's like, yeah, we cleared it out so that you could eat in peace, and we just have a few select people who come in who are photogenic, so they can sit around and look like pretty in the background when you're here. So they'll be coming in now. You can. What would you like to order? I'll get your order to.
Wow. I thought it was like an organic meet and greet, not like,
Oh, the meet and
everyone
greet.
screened.
Yeah. But usually you get to meet some nice people.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
So yeah, Sunita's waiting for your orders. Like,
Oh, I have a full conversation about how it's a nice place before I get to answering Sunita.
sure.
And then I turned to her, I'm like, a black coffee would be great.
Okay. Yeah. How about a pumpkin spice latte? That's just always is way better received in the image.
Could you just put it in like the it should
Okay,
if
I'll
it's
make
not
it a I'll make it a
see-through.
paper mug. I'll make it a paper
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, why don't you get me the pumpkin spice latte, and then for photos we swap the glasses around.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, because you're the tiger spider. We really need you to maybe. I don't know. What's your drink?
Drink-
I think you're
I
like.
mean,
Yeah.
I could drink black coffee. You see me in the black outfit and things. You see me drink
Yeah,
coffee.
that could work. That could work.
Yeah.
You have a good mind for this. You know, I think you might actually go very far.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing anyone said to me all day. Besides these two.
Hmm.
It's been a long day.
And then Sunita, with a little bit of like a sigh, goes, "Okay, Hari, what would you like?"
I like fucking nudge Sunita.
It's like I'm just saying. Okay, sorry. Yes, what would you like?
I mean, preferably not. Actually, let me get. I'll take all their plastic spoons and change them up if I need to. But let's get like a nice organic, like green matcha.
Okay,
something.
like a chai latte, chai tea latte. Okay, got it. Green chai tea latte. Got it.
This is so fucking annoying, but I love this game. We have 4 weeks of this, not just for us to serve, but everybody watching.
I've basically got my prep for this game has been what is annoying shit that would piss any sensible person off. Okay, now really lean into it.
So, Shubham read Hari Bhograj as Haraj Bhograj.
That's fucking true. It's true. Where the lie at? Okay. Sunita goes off to get your drinks. You guys are able to sit down and talk. You see the general group of people that would come in. A lot of them, Shakti woman, you recognize. You've seen these faces before because they're your general paid for people. And it's like a diverse group. There's a few elderly, few young people, and they're all from like different parts of India. There's like clearly a Sikh couple, there's like a Muslim couple, there's a Hindu couple, there's a Jain couple, and they all kind of just spread out.
But yeah. But they're clearly their thing. They're clearly their religion. Like you look at me,
They're very clearly wearing their symbology, and they're always heterosexual couples, which is a bit of a weird thing, but it's happening.
I pull Tiger Spider and Hari closer and I'm like, Astra developed this diversity matrix that they've been using to make sure we get someone from every demographic, whether it's age, sex, religion, body type, all of that is covered. So yeah, I think they're still working on the sexual orientation part of it, but
is that why they made? Is that why they made this Starbucks take down their pride lattes off the menu?
Oh, I just noticed that. Good eye.
Yeah,
I think so.
Something like that, because it's usually.
Yeah, we need to pander to this it's a whole thing.
You guys are interrupted at this point as someone who quickly has sat down next to all of you, and you suddenly notice this person is someone who is dressed extremely normally. They have no identifying markers on them, and it's just white shirt, blue jeans, and like their ability to seem minuscule and out of like way is there. And they look at it's like, before your creepy ass agent comes back, you guys are on the case, aren't you? You're trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Hi, I speak over Hari. It's so nice to meet you. Would you like a photograph?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Just tell me, are you on the case or not? I am pretty sure I saw you grab that thing from the site.
I look at these two and then I tentatively nod. I think, yep, we are going to have a look at in detail soon.
Tiger Spider gets up and then moves around so that he can put his arm around this person and just bringing him in closer. It looks like they do a group photo. But basically, he's bringing them closer so he can like basically whisper to everyone without looking conspicuous.
Sure,
Nice.
Like,
sure.
and I got long arms, so I can do the big, like photo.
Nice.
Like, all right, we're gonna do a few different
Oh.
shots.
Yeah.
And, like,
One
walk
of your
away.
arms swaps the drinks with me. I'm assuming.
They haven't come back. Sunita hasn't brought the
Oh,
drinks.
so he
yet.
doesn't come
No,
back.
no,
My
Sunita's
bad.
gone.
No, when they comes, I'm gonna swap it. But we don't have our drinks yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah,
I'm smiling and I'm like, who the fuck are you?
nobody. If you don't know my name, that's probably for the best because I don't want you getting into your Instagram reel. But I actually give a shit about this city. So you're actually trying to do some good. Meet me later tonight, in the basement of Shakti Foundation. Yeah. Bye. It's been great hanging out with you, all of you. Take care. Peace. Or whatever the fuck you guys say. And everyone kind of lets out a gasp as this person says fuck or whatever.
It's
Who
okay.
wants to take a photo? I yell out.
It's okay. This is a PG-13 rated event. We're allowed one F word.
Yeah, you the features that you got on this person, I mean, very easy to see because they don't have a mask on, but they were essentially male, dark hair, but the eyes were like white, like the pupils were white, and pale lips. Maybe Hari knows because Hari seems to keep a tab on a lot of things. Shakti woman, not an A-lister. This is clearly not anyone in your usual circles.
Right.
Yeah, could I possibly roll something to see if I know this person from my
Sure.
training days?
You can make a move if you want, or you can straight up also roll. If I'm not mistaken, this is a
Not the
mundane.
thing.
I would say this
Straight
is
up?
mundane if you want, or straight up
Yeah, you
creeping.
can-
Yeah, you can also do
Yeah, you
that.
can do
When I
or you-
scope out a
yeah.
person or place.
Or you
to
can do
person.
pierce, or you can do pierce the mask.
Yeah,
And like see the person beneath, which is also mundane.
yeah.
Okay, so which one do you think is better? Should I just do I think straight up creeping is fine. That's like my move thing, right? My beacon move. Yes, I'll use it.
I just said the questions don't really help you. That's the only thing.
Oh, am I not allowed to ask anything other than those questions?
Correct. By default.
In that case, let's do pierce the veil.
Pierce the mask.
Pierce the mask.
It's still mundane, so it's still good.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Got
I think
this.
my mundane is 3, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it is.
Here is 3. Whoa! I got nice rolls. 14.
Can you get a 14 on this? Is that even possible?
Yeah, you roll a 5
Yeah.
and a 6, then you add plus.
Okay,
3.
wow, that's insane. Okay, what question would you like to ask?
What are you really planning?
All right.
Oh, no. How
yeah.
about what do you want me to do? Because he clearly wants something out of us. What do you want me to do?
They did tell you that they want to meet you later on at Shakti Foundation's basement, which, okay, the thing you do know because of this is Shakti Foundation doesn't have a basement. It's an above ground facility.
Does he mean a different basement? You have a second facility?
It's a school. Why would it have a basement? Like, what are they going to do with a storage in a school? They have all the stuff above ground. They have an outhouse. It's a pretty big place. Never heard of a basement. Also, in Mumbai, basements don't make a lot of sense because water's just going to flood in. It sounds like a bad idea.
Does he mean attic when he says basement? I don't think you guys have an attic either, do you?
I think if he said basement, if he meant attic, he would say attic. Because otherwise, it's just confusing. Telling us, yeah.
You've also, I would say, Hari has a pretty good idea of how all the ins and outs of Shakti Foundation because he has often snuck in and out during his own missions. So the fact that there's a basement that you don't know about is definitely suspicious.
Suspicious. Also, cool. What if it's a secret basement that we haven't found yet?
Exactly.
Let's go. Fine.
So, um, at that point, Sunita obviously has returned with the thing. I imagine you guys take your photos, do your thing. Is there anything, unless there's anything specific you all want to do?
You have 2 more questions, Alaka.
Oh yeah, by the way, yes.
Oh, I do have 2 more. Heck, I thought I only got 1. I
No,
have
you got
read all
you
the
got
rules.
you got 10 plus, so you can ask 3 questions.
Oh, that's right. Um, How could I gain influence over this guy?
Well, they seem pretty certain about keeping their identity on the down low. So if you figure out anything about their identity, they probably would do whatever you need them to keep it under the wraps.
Nice. Hmm.
And you also, okay, go ahead, ask your other question.
Uh, this is go straight up to what do you intend to do? Do I feel like this is maybe like a setup or something of any kind?
Did not seem threatening. They weren't calling you out for a fight. They definitely seem like they mean business, but uh, they weren't threatening. They were like, if you're gonna do this, let's do this. They seem to assume that you are onto something that you may or may not be actually be onto. Yeah.
Then
Sorry,
we
peeps.
go and
My
have a
auto
look and
captioning
talk.
sometimes just stops working. Can't really do anything about it.
Oh, yeah, yours.
Keeps
This
doing that.
happened last week as
Yeah.
well.
And it's not like anything on my side because it's still working on the. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we'll try fix that, folks. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll just save it. Okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
sorry. Was there anything else?
No, that's 3 questions.
Okay, cool. All right. Tiger Spider, Shaktivan, what are you guys doing?
I'm just, doing the whole magician swap. Whenever photos coming around, I'm swapping around the coffee
Yeah.
and the latte. And then I'm like, wait, did they say when to meet them tonight?
Are you asking me or each other?
Yeah, I'm asking you guys. Did he say when we're supposed to meet him tonight?
No, they just said tonight.
Okay.
I don't think they understand the schedules we keep. Because
Yeah, I mean,
I usually go and train at like after dinner for like a few hours.
and I usually have a fairly strict bedtime, to recover after dinner. And also I have dinner, so I'd like hopefully it's not hopefully it's after that. I can't miss
Well,
dinner with mum.
since he didn't say anything,
I guess
he can wait.
he can wait. On the plus side though, and then I hold up the phone that we use for the photograph. We have his face. If anyone wants to do any research on this guy before or after.
Oh, that's a great idea. We can do a little bit of research.
So Nita's like, comes in at this point. It's like, okay, so after this, we have, like I said, the big meeting with your social media team.
Could you postpone it? I just have a bad migraine.
Again?
I'm sorry.
You're a Shakti woman. I really don't get how you land up with migraines. Just
Well, being around you can really. It's fine.
Shakti
Cancel it.
Man never had any of these. Is all I'm saying.
Why don't you go be his assistant? All right, you were fired, was it? Not competent enough. I was the one who was like, you know what? Let's give her a second chance. Don't make me regret it. I turned back to the team.
So Nita kind of like huffs, leaves.
Oh,
Anyway, we should follow up on this. Sorry about her. She's just.
that's okay.
That's very harsh.
Oh, I mean, come
Wasn't
on.
it?
Did you see the way she was talking?
She
Yeah.
wasn't the nicest, but you know what they say. You don't need to lower yourself to their level.
That's very.
Well, you have to go pretty low for that. I don't
Yeah.
think she's past that hoop yet.
Okay, well, I'll try to be nicer. I promise. That's a good point. I will keep it in mind. I appreciate your advice.
Listen, are we going to like okay after dinner? I don't know, or if you're not doing the meeting, you can join us for dinner, and then after that we can all like get together, and either we go to the lab and figure out what this junk is, or we go and meet that person.
Yeah, yeah, dinner sounds great. Let's do dinner. Are you sure it won't be a problem? I with your parents?
It's just my mum, but yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure
Okay.
mum will be happy with it. Happy we have people over. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you're sure.
No,
Uh,
it's fine. She always makes it. She always makes it out. It'll be great.
Yeah. And we can
Uh,
get away. Are you sure your room isn't tapped? Like, did they do like an Astra setup after you were promoted to this? Because if that's a good place for us to talk.
what's it called? I mean, we're not going to be talking about it in front of my mum, right? This stuff. We're going to go
Oh,
from
no, no,
there.
no. Of course not. Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. I'm excited. Yeah. Dinner with your mum. Sounds amazing.
Yeah, just one thing. I'm under the secret identity protocol, so my parents' identity are kind of protected. So when you come, could you not come as Shakti woman?
Not come a Shakti woman?
Yeah, if
Me.
that's okay. Because if Shakti woman suddenly comes to my thing, then suddenly people are going to be like, oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I don't know what that. So you want me to just like not be
Yeah,
in
like
my.
normal clothes, civilians,
Yeah, like what you wear when you're not Shakti woman.
Right.
and like keep the powers damped down a bit.
We,
Uh,
we can
well,
get
we
you.
could just stop by H&M or something and just. I'm sorry, I know they're not the most environmentally conscious, but their clothes are cheap and maybe we could just
Right.
get Sunita to pick some clothes up for me and then I could just wear those, right? That would be
Yeah.
fine.
And we can
Oh.
get, and if you're worried about being identified, we can stop at Lenscart and get you some glasses.
I mean, I could just make them myself, but they disappear after a few hours and that would be very embarrassing. So, yeah.
Up to you.
Yeah, Sunita, I yell out.
Oh boy.
Sunita is like kind of just like wiping her eyes and just like posting things like, yes,
I need you to pick up a set of casual clothes for me. And I think
casual
back. That's right. Don't ask questions. I need jeans and a white T-shirt and maybe some like a
heels.
neck. No heels.
Like
Canvas shoes is fine.
sneakers, yeah.
Yeah, sneakers.
Sneakers or
Great.
pants.
Okay, we can get you some like fancy sneakers, maybe like
It doesn't have to be.
like
No, no, no. Low key.
Yeezys or maybe like Air Jordans.
Uh,
Do you want to do a collab with Air Jordan? I remember them reaching out at some point.
We'll table that for later. You have my. I need it like now. So if you could go get on it right now.
it's and like I'm mostly, those like undercover boss kind of like shows, that kind of thing. I think Shakti Woman is trying to like do one of those things where it's like see how they're actually like, and perhaps like videotape that. But to do that, they need to blend in a little bit, and then there's the big reveal, for the clicks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I saying the right things? I don't know what I'm saying.
Totally, you're doing so good.
Okay. Sunita runs off to try sort all of this out for you at a moment's notice. You guys, are you sticking around at Starbucks, Juhu, or leaving?
Are we done with photos and all
Yeah,
that?
the photos are
nonsense?
done. They're like,
Okay.
All right.
Oof, that was a lot. Please,
Yeah.
next time, just print out some photo cards and give those.
One guy asked for my autograph. He knew who I was.
That's awesome.
He thought he knew who I was. Then he figured out I was Tiger Spider and not Shere Khan, and he got a little bit upset, but he still accepted it.
I know, it's still cool though.
Yeah.
It is super cool. Also, Shere Khan is like super underrated. Not a nice guy at all. Don't
What
worry
you
about
mean-
it.
you
You're
mean
like so much
overrated?
better. Right, overrated. That's the word.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're great. I can hear that. Should we go?
yeah, you
Should
guys.
we leave?
Okay. How are you? Are you traveling by limo again, or are you guys flying?
We have to.
Wait,
we have to
You
get
can't
back.
go by limo to
We have to
your
head back to the Shakti Foundation or wherever it is. We
Yeah.
can change out of our clothes into civilian
Okay.
wear.
Yeah.
All right. So easy enough. You are making your way towards Shakti Foundation, in your limo, I assume. In this case.
Yes.
All right.
In the limo, you see her take out like this file of
Yeah.
capsules. It's this blue capsule that says like Prodep on the back. She takes one and puts it away and just like sits back.
So as you're doing that, you all suddenly just hear the sound of metal crunching, and then it's quickly followed by an explosion as the limo's windows are tinted, but you can easily hear the sound of essentially multiple cars being blown up, and suddenly you're pretty sure something very wet splattered across the window. The limo you're in is
Only
fine, but
press the window down button just to see.
as you lower the window, blood and like a little bit of something just drips into the thing where you
I
are.
slowly press the window up button.
Sure, you managed to close it.
That didn't look.
What
That
was
didn't look.
that?
Let's find out. Because obviously Shakti limo presses the
Yeah.
the window on top, so like the sky roof.
Or just like plop, a gloop falls in, I'm assuming.
You actually, as you open the sky window, you see hovering above you is a person in essentially in a teacher's outfit, wearing like a graduation cap, and like a very scarred face, and holding in their hand a whip. And you very quickly recognize this as one of the villains that has appeared again and again. It's Mr. Education.
Did you say he's holding a whip?
Yeah, he's holding a
A
whip.
rib?
my
You said he was a minor supervillain, right?
No. A recurring supervillain.
Okay, cool. Excellent, because of course education is very important.
True.
So yeah, I say, Mr. Education's here. I guess we're not getting out of school this early, and then just like pops out of the sky roof.
As you guys manage to get out of the thing, you see around you the whole security thing that was accompanying Shakti Woman is basically metal and muscle mushed together, as
Holy
they've been
moly.
like sliced by whip that has just created rippling explosions. People, civilians, are just scrambling and screaming in different directions. And Mr. Education kind of just smiles down at you and is like, "Time for your daily lesson."
I guess we're entering.
Yes.
We're entering combat. Should we do team pool?
Yes.
Let's do team pool.
Go for it.
Team.
Kira, can you guide Alika? Do you know team pool?
I knew it. I may have
Yeah,
forgotten it.
I can
Would love
explain
a
it for the
reminder.
audience.
Go for it. Please
Yes,
do.
please.
When you enter battle against a dangerous foe as a team, add 2 to the team pool. The team pool is like a resource that we can use to spend to basically enhance our friends' moves, or if we're selfish, enhance our own moves in certain ways. We start off with 2. First, we have to decide who is the leader in this fight. Like, who is leading the team? I assume Shakti Woman?
Who has the most experience with Mr. Education?
Good question.
Good
Good
question. I would say technically Shakti Woman has the most knowledge about it, having been taught about it. But Tiger Spider, you might have had it. Do you think you've had a run in before?
Yeah, no, definitely. They sent me off. This was back when he's the reason I don't have like a whip to sling around anymore. They were like, whips are a bad look. You don't have like no web slinging for you anymore. So I fought this guy a few times. He's horrifying. But yeah, it's great. So I have actually fought him a couple of times.
Amazing.
All right. So I'm down for either of us being the captain.
Okay. Can I take
Mr.
the
Tiger
lead?
Spider.
I'll
Go
take
for
the
it.
lead because I jumped out first.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
do it.
go for it.
All right.
Right.
So if the leader has influence over every teammate, I add another team. We all have influence over each other, so it's fine. So that's 3 team. Everyone has the same purpose in the fight.
Yes.
My purpose is to take him down without more people getting hurt. Is that everyone else's purpose, or is anyone else like, I'm getting the fuck out?
I'm fighting.
Oh, I'll fight. I've got a super villain to destroy. Come on.
Ooh. Does anyone mistrust me or the team?
No.
Be
No.
honest, Alec. All right, there we go. Are we ill prepared or off balance?
You are definitely, I would say, ill prepared for this.
Okay, so we go from 4 to 3. All right, so we have 3 team pool. Great. And
Amazing.
excellent. Let's get it started in here. So pop out the roof. And then I say, like, I'm gonna try and immobilize him. Make sure I'm gonna try and immobilize him. Everyone else, try and protect the civilians. And then help me beat this guy up. And I yell
Alright.
out that command, and then come out swinging. And just trying to just like engage the threat and just like come in swinging, punching, dodging his whipcord, and basically trying to just like
Yeah.
get his whip away from him, because that seems to be not the source of his flying probably, but at least the source of his,
Yeah.
his destruction.
He seems to have a mix of random abilities. The whip you see actually has a kind of electric touch to it, which explains why things tend to get fried or explode when he attacks people with it. And you see as you come towards him, he seems to essentially move out of the way and try to grab a civilian and bring it up. And he's like, keep your distance.
Okay. I cannot. I don't know how to do that. So as he's like doing that, I'm trying to engage. Would I engage or would I try and defend? Yeah. I see that there's a kid. There's a person in danger. Do you guys want to defend, or am I going to? Actually, no. Boys' logic means if I say I'm engaging, I'm like, oh no, I'm in mid.
Yeah, you're like mid punch as you see this thing come up. So you can either bullet like just swerve out of the way and see where you might go, or you can straight up try to land your hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna land the hit.
Okay, go roll freak for me and see if you can
engage the threat as danger.
Okay, go for it, danger. Go for it. Engage the threat.
Yeah. Roll. Total of 8.
8. All right.
So yeah. On a hit, I trade blows, and on 8, I'm going to take something from them. If I can, the whip.
Okay.
If I can't, I'd like to just get the civilian out of danger.
All right. I would say you're able to most likely as you come swinging in you have surprising amount of strength as you essentially body snatch the civilian and like swerve out of the way. And you do have managed to have the civilian. However, Mr. Education is currently out of your reach.
Because I did like engage instead of defend.
Sure.
Would it be instead like the whip came down, and so I put my arm basically to catch the whip myself, and so I have got it, and he's like surprised,
but
then he electrocutes me. So we're trading blows.
Sure.
So I take a hit, he takes a hit.
Sure. The hit, for him, it's just losing the person. He electrocutes you. What are Shakti Woman and Hari doing?
Hari, you want to go next?
I'm still having a look through all my moves.
Don't worry about the moves. Just think about what your character wants to do, and then we'll find the move that works.
Yeah.
I mean, my character totally wants to engage this guy straight up. What the heck? I mean, civilians, obviously I'm going to save the civilians. And by saving them, I do it by dragging his attention away from them.
Right. How are you dragging their attention away? What are you doing to...
So I'll unclip my bow staff and let it go up.
Okay.
When I'm on the roof of this car, this freaking moving limousine. Is it?
The limo's come to stop.
Moving.
Yeah, it's definitely stopped moving.
Okay. Is this guy like flying, or is he just like on the ground?
No, he's currently mid-flight.
Oh, he is mid-flight.
Did I take a condition, or did I just get grappled?
You did not take a condition because you traded.
Trading blows means we both take a condition.
Yeah,
we both take a hit.
Yeah. In fact, that's a fair point. What condition would you say?
I mean, he's electrocuting me, so I say angry.
Yeah, go for it. Take angry.
All right, great.
Sounds good. He is a little scared of you because you were able to just take the punishment and not be affected.
Oh my god, it's called a punishment. It's amazing.
Okay. So, Hari, how are you distracting this person?
Right. So, the only way I know how, which is to face him dead on.
Okay.
I'm going to run and use my bow staff,
Okay.
if I can, to pole vault / Parker of other debris until I literally like smash into him midair and try to just take him down, if that's possible.
Yeah,
Let me know
sure.
if that's not.
Let's say you're pretty much a superhero, right? But or is this a move that you're doing, or are you just trying to save you at this moment? What do you think you're?
This is probably a savior thing. Like
Okay,
the Parker stuff is not superhero shit. That's just like
sure,
I've sat and learned it in the night.
sure.
Yeah, savior is like, are you trying to protect somebody?
Yeah, and you're trying to
Oh.
protect the
danger,
people,
danger
right?
is when you want to hurt somebody or fight somebody.
Yeah, but in this case, I would say
Well,
you're trying to protect the people, right?
yeah, I mean, and I did see Tiger Spider just get electrocuted, so I'll be a little upset about
All right,
that.
so go roll savior then. Go.
Okay, so I roll 2, and I don't know any points in savior. I do. Oh, I do have 9 total.
Oh,
Good.
nice.
Thanks. What are there any other things that could happen? I believe.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to, if I'm not.
That was a
That was a
you're trying to,
savior, yeah.
you're trying to defend someone. Okay.
Okay. So in that case, hold on. I'm just gonna read this out here. Jack, do you remember what the 9 roll for savior is?
For defend, yeah, you just what's it called? Where's it gone? Yeah, you save somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You keep the target safe, and you have to choose one of these problems. Expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't think so. I'm the leader. I've got him distracted, so I'm going to spend a team point.
Oh.
The 4 we have to 3, so I make that 9 into a 10. So no negative side effects.
So
Amazing.
you see, as these two
Wow.
superheroes leap to the job, as Tiger Spider is able to snatch a civilian to safety even while taking the punishment of the lightning whip. You see, as Hari comes in with the pole vault and is able to whack what do you call it, Mr. Education, with a little school stick, if I may. And essentially, weaken the grasp that the whip has on Tiger Spider, freeing Tiger Spider in turn. All of this is happening. Shakti Woman, what are you doing? How do you come into the fight?
I use my flight to rise out of the limo top thingy. And there's already a chakra forming in my hand. I'm going to use an energy chakra.
All right.
And I'm going to, with like as much ferocity, the moment that like the civilian is out of the way, thanks to Tiger Spider, and Hari
Right.
gets a blow in, I'm gonna like just like swing it towards aiming for like just like sheer anger, looking at all the blood that's been shed around
Ooh,
me.
okay.
And I guess this is
This is
directly engage it. No, unleash your powers, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah. As go for it. Let's see what happens. Let's go roll for it. Yeah.
All right. I rolled a 4 and a 5. Makes it a 9. My freak, I think, is
0.
like 0. So 9.
All right.
What move are you doing? You're unleashing your powers in some way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a team pool. We're distracting him, so that's a 10.
Oh, shit. Thanks.
Ooh. Mr. Education came into this battle very confident. But very quickly, you guys have pummeled him with attacks. And as your energy creation lands against him very successfully, how does it hit him? Like, what are you just throwing like a pulse at him?
It's not even a pulse. It's like this spinning disc.
Yeah.
And I wanted to slice his head clean.
Slices. Okay, and at a 10, that is successful. You see, as Mr. Education was about to was seeing you come, and he's like, "Oh my God, it's Shakti Woman! I didn't know she was here." And he was about to do like a psychic attack. Just then, before he can even let that loose, the chakra comes out, and just like you just see as his one hand is over here, which also gets cut in the thing, and his head goes
Oh.
toppling to the one side as the body falls to the other, and just goes crashing into the limo, which is now just dented with Mr. Education's body.
Oh.
So very dead, Mr. Education.
Yeah.
What can we say? Education's dead.
I you see that like Shakti Woman's eyes are like, it's hard to look into them right now. It's like just crackling with like this golden energy. But the moment he drops dead, like it just dims down. She's like, is the civilian okay? Are you two okay?
Tiger Spider turns back. He was fighting, so he's got blood splattered all over the front of his thing. He like comes around and he's like,
all three hands or just one hand?
yeah. One hand is up, one is like medium, and the other one's just like trying to remove the whip from his other hand.
Right.
So he's just like, yeah, it's okay. I think the civilians okay.
You look around. Most of the civilians
security details are gone.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, the security details are gone. There's splatter. Civilians that were there on the street driving along, most of them ran away who could, and some are watching in abject terror as they see the blood pool out of Mr. Education's headless top onto the car, and they're just like, yeah.
I just say, Sunita, you need to deal with this.
You're gonna have a big cleaning bill.
I like stick my head and say, Sunita, are you okay?
Sunita,
and as I say this, like the blood is like soaking into the open wound.
Yeah. Sunita's like, it's fine, I've ordered the cleaning crew, they'll be here shortly.
Yeah.
I
look down, just make sure she's not hurt after the fact. When Tiger Spider asks her how she's doing, you see Shakti Woman just like tilt her head and just like this, okay, and nods and steps back.
Look at her and I'm just like, are you all right? How are you doing? And
yeah, I'm fine. Did you see that cool move I pulled? Also, you two were awesome. You guys were great. Did you see the way that Chakra just went, just took his head right off? And by the way, is your arm all right? Because I saw the whip get you real bad.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's fine. I have spares. It's okay. And he just like,
sorry, what?
He kicks. Yeah, I have spare, and like that was a joke. I'm trying it out. I'm thinking maybe humor could be helpful to because I'm a B-lister now. I really need to have an angle. Separate myself from Shere Khan.
Did you overhear Sunita? I'm sorry about that. She speaks without thinking. And listen, you're not.
I'm not a B-lister. I mean, that
no. You. I'm just saying that the A-listers, the A-list, B-list, whatever, right? It's whatever. It doesn't matter.
You're
great.
At this
You're
point,
amazing.
Sunita seems to pop out of the. He's like, actually, your numbers just went up by 10 points. You're doing really well with the 18 to 25 demographic because they love how you jump into action, and it's all over like a TikTok. It's crazy.
Wait, who's recording?
Who recorded on TikTok?
I did, of course. That's like my job. Sunita's.
Oh, good choice of music. I'm looking at the TikTok that is done. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's what's I'm not sure what's playing. What do you think is
really?
playing?
You put my money don't jiggle down this.
Oh no, why?
Oh my god, this game! How I love this game. Oh my god.
Oh
okay.
boy. All right. So
let's sync nicely.
I don't know if "Jump" by BTS is the most appropriate song to use, but you do you.
Like it's always about contrast. You want to kind of have blood and then BTS. It's like it really balances it out. You don't want people taking it too seriously.
I callously kick the body of the educator off the limo because I don't want to drag it along.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
the limo is not in any way able to travel any further. You guys will have to figure out some other mode of transport.
I told you I was going to do this. Gets down under the car.
What about your hand? What about your hand?
My hand's just a little bit electrocuted. It's fine. And he's lifting it up with the lifting it up, and he says, "All right, let's get ready. Everyone, get in the van. I'm going to jump."
Whoa.
Okay.
I get inside.
All right, all right.
It's environmentally sound.
Yeah.
You want me to unleash my
You
powers?
have you?
Or do
Oh, you unleashing your powers. Okay, I was asking. Is it? Do you think the bull has done this before? But yeah, go for it. Unleash your powers.
Cool. Because I am angry.
Yes.
I have whenever angry marked, I take +1 on going to unleash my powers. So I'm
Mhm.
rolling +3. Here we
Wow.
go. Yeah. So PPD.
Physics. What's physics?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's a call. Unless someone wants to help me out with a team pool, that is a 6.
I will
I'm
help you
happy
out
to
with
take. I'm
that.
happy to take the failure, but you can help me out
No,
if you
no,
don't
no,
want.
no, no.
Don't
Take the
want-
team pool.
All
Yeah,
right.
take the team pool. We
That
have
means we are
one,
down to
right?
2 team pool.
No,
Yeah.
you had 3, right? This is your third one.
4. No, we realize it's 4 because at the start of every session,
Yeah, you
the
get
GM
one.
adds a team to the pool. So
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
so-
I was
yeah.
kind enough to do.
Yeah. So we are down to 2, I think.
Right.
So yeah, with that, lifting it up, Shakti woman says, "Yeah, you can do this." And just, I got a 7, and on a 7, the effect is what's it called? I had a mark a condition, or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. I'll mark a condition.
What condition
Yeah.
do you think you want to mark? I would say this is maybe
Uh,
insecure.
I think so. I had it for reasons, but yeah, I think insecure is a good one. Yeah. Here we go. I'm like, I can prove it. I can do this, and
Yeah.
just like, a little bit like, I gotta prove it. My numbers are up. Like, but how far can I go?
Oh.
So I'm making this big thing of like, you see me
Yeah.
leaping this huge distance over Juhu, like Hanuman carrying a limousine.
This is the first time I've been car sick.
I
Ah,
just like rub Hari's back. I'm like, it's all right.
amazing. As you
Never again.
guys, are you guys making your way to Shakti Foundation like this?
Yeah, we gotta change out of these bloody clothes.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you leap your way across Juhu all the way to essentially Pawai, where Shakti Foundation is currently based. It's
Oh,
very
of
close to
course.
the, it's very close to the kind of nature reserves over there. It's actually carved its way into the nature reserve. A bit of a what's it
There's a
called?
legal battle
Yeah, it's a
going.
legal battle going on. It's a whole thing. All right. Sunita is with them, and she is popping some pills to get through this. But yeah, you do arrive at Shakti Foundation. You see sprawling landscape. You see a bunch of different random superheroes. Mostly B and C listers, maybe some D listers. Kind of
Don't say it like that. 2
hanging
of
around.
these people are B-listers as well.
Yeah, we
Uh,
recently made it to B list. I'd give a high five, but I'm under the car.
In the center of the whole massive sprawling thing is the it's like really tall statue, 12-foot tall statue of Shaktiman himself, kind of standing proud with all the chakras kind of glowing.
He's got 7.
Yeah, he's got 7 chakras glowing. The plaque says the first and true savior. And like he's just clearly the generation that came before. Uncanny similar features to Shakti woman, but obviously completely different color palette. It's all red, red and gold. And then you also see kind of flanking off in a V shape backwards from him are the other superheroes. You see Krish with the lightning mask around him. You see a kind of simple man, not wearing any mask, but just holding a watch up that is gold, and it just says Mr. India.
Hey, I like that one.
Yeah, you see as there is another one which is what do you call it? Just a half cyborg person, and it's clearly Ra too. And yeah, there's all these other heroes that you might have seen before, kind of standing there as like the original, the first generation. Of course, there is a statue for Rajnikant. I don't know what superhero he's playing, but he's there.
He's a Chitti.
There we go. I'm sorry, I'm
Robot.
not as versed in Rajnikant as I should be. It is a point of dishonor towards me.
Sorry.
Rajnikant himself.
Chitti
just
was
the
his name, right?
superhero.
The robot.
There you go.
Oh yeah, see Chitti in chat as well. There you
alright.
go.
Cool. So yeah, you see there's definitely standing next to Ravan, almost like a buddy, is Chitti.
Oh, it's not even like just Chitti standing, but when Chitti becomes that big
Yeah.
ball of like 1,000 Chittis.
Sure. That's
It's
what
that
that's what the plinth is actually. I love
it.
this word plinth. I picked it up from my dear friend Tiger Spider. All right. going back to the story at hand, you guys land in the center thanks to Tiger Spider carrying you there, are able to get out of the limo and make your way to your respective dorms. Tiger Spider and Hari, you both have used the dorms in Shakti Foundation fairly often. Shakti Woman, you on the other hand, don't often have to stay here because you usually get to stay in your own little tower, which is obviously in across the bridge in Lower Parel. It's right next to Jignesh Kalyani's massive tower. It's just
Oh,
yeah,
Oh,
it's just a little floating disc, and of course that's the Shakti Tower. You get to stay there, but yeah, you have a room if you want to use it.
yeah. I look around. I'm like, it's nice. Do you both like live here? Have rooms here? I mean, I know your mom back home, but
Yeah, I go home as often as I can, but like some days, especially on the weekends and things. But sometimes, we use our rooms. I have to stay overnight in the room. I'm there. Like there's an overnight mission. I come in and I sleep here. But otherwise,
right.
it's yeah. No, it's not too bad. Uh, not bad. Are these like individual dorms or are these shared dorms?
These are individual dorms. They're all in
Cool.
one building, but they're
Cool.
individual dorms.
Okay, so we're not sharing rooms. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not too bad at all. Great. Ooh, come.
it's great. I had to beg them to take me in for ages, but it was great when they
Why
did.
did, why did you have to beg them to take you in?
Because,
You
like,
from
yeah,
the programs.
yeah, I know, but like, we were
Like,
thinking about like it wasn't worth it.
mhm.
You okay, come on, guys, let's be real here. My powers
Yeah,
aren't like your level cool yet, but they will be with a little bit more training. I'm sure they're going to get real strong.
yeah, but they'll save. Your powers actually could save the world. I mean, helping with plastic, it's great. It's like 15 guys just standing out there playing cricket right now who can all do what
You
I do,
actually
and it was like
realize
the
that
most intense cricket game you ever seen. Sixes going miles off by these super strong
you
dudes.
look closer and you realize that all the players are actually the same person, but just duplicates of that same
Oh
person.
my
Like just one person
god.
who's created 16 duplicates
What?
to play cricket with himself. He's the
I mean,
loneliest cricket
that's
player.
just
Hey,
desperate.
it's Chitty's kid, Chitty Bang Bang.
No, why?
Oh
Well, I
my
have to write this
god.
down.
If you
Okay.
don't name him, I name him.
And
Ah,
I have to write this
okay,
down.
very.
Playing cricket, playing in a cricket team on your own is kind of like pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming from Jelly.
Listen, I'm cool.
You are cool.
Also,
You're
yeah, I won't like I know you're like, yeah, the environment and all. Of course I care about it. But you see what we did today? We took down a supervillain. Now that's cool. That's the sort of stuff we should be doing. We saved a whole bunch of civilians. He was going to, I don't know what he was going to do actually. We never hung around long enough to ask. But I bet he was going to kill some people.
I mean, he killed the
he
driver.
already did
He killed a
kill.
lot of people and the entire security team.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, other civilians. Maybe he was. Why did he attack this area though?
I don't know. He didn't know it was Shakti Woman. He was surprised. You can see it
He
on
was
his face.
attacking the two of you?
I think he
Nobody
was just.
attacks me.
Maybe
Why would?
because
Hmm?
He
he thinks
knows you though. You've met before.
Yeah, we fought before, but he's never expected me to be in a limo, and so it'd be odd. I think he was just attacking that spot and found us. I think maybe.
I should have paid more attention to that spot. I wonder what there was there. Oh wait,
No.
hang
is
on.
it your do you have it?
Yeah, I still have it. Whew.
Okay, good. Let's go to the labs, right? That's why we're here.
No.
Oh yeah. I
And
guess.
changing into our civilian clothes.
Yeah, we changed it to our civilian
Yeah.
clothes,
Yeah.
and then
Wait, are we going to your place? We just got attacked.
I
What if he
mean,
has minions or something?
uh, so you want me to cancel dinner with my mom?
I mean, I don't know. Is it safe?
I mean, we took care of him. His minions are not particularly a
Mm.
problem, right?
The prefects are their own problem.
Yes, yes, yes. I wish there was inspiration in this game. I would give it for that. I was wondering. I was like, who the fuck can be Mr. Education's minions? And I was trying to think of something. The hall monitors.
That's, I don't know if prefects are a thing in India, but they sound like they could be.
Yeah.
They sound close enough.
Yeah, we had monitors, not
Head boy
prefects.
and head
Yeah.
girl are totally
Yeah.
coming.
Oh
for you
yeah,
guys.
he's got his Jesse and James, his team rocket team
Yeah.
called Head Boy and Head Girl.
Oh,
We'll deal with them too.
okay, I mean,
don't.
if you're okay, cool with it.
I'll cancel my thing. I'll cancel dinner then.
Are you sure? You don't have to. We can take a security detail with us.
That undermines the
Another
point
one?
of just trying to. Her best defense is anonymity.
Oh,
To
right.
be honest, maybe if we like sneak out of here in civvies, if we are being followed, maybe they won't figure it out, and we can go. Need a disguise or something, though. I don't know.
I glance over at Sunita, who's in the distance, and I look back and I'm like, sneak out and civies. look back at
Sunita, the clothes that you'd asked for have arrived. She's got them to delivered here, and she holds up essentially a bunch of white shirts from Gucci and jeans from like Versace, and you have you have Louis Vuitton red shoes.
Oh my God! Not the Louis Vuitton.
I look at, I'm like, whose money did you spend on this?
I mean, it's part of your part of your social media fund, right?
Right, it is, yeah. So Astra's paying for it. It's not being taken from my parents' cut that they get. Like, I'm asking the MC.
Yeah, no, I guess, yeah, no, Astra will pay for it. Astra will pay.
Yeah, and I'm sure there'll be like some sponsorship deal. Like if you wear it, you basically
Yeah,
get
just don't get any blood on it.
Of course, why would I get blood on it? That sounds. Thanks, Sunita.
Or if you
Listen,
do, then like make sure it's a little bit of your own, because then it's like that will have great resale value.
Oh, it's vintage then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll do
One of
that.
a kind.
Not what vintage. I hope that's not what vintage means.
No, I think I meant one of a kind.
Yes.
No, it'll prop up in one of those thrift stores on Instagram sooner or later, and it'll be marked up because it has my. It's a whole thing. Sunita, why don't you take the day off? I'm sorry, I was really mean to you earlier, and I look over at Tiger Spider like, huh? And then I look back and I'm like, that was unfair. Just take the day off, all right? Have fun.
Sunita seems baffled by the very idea of whatever you're suggesting. I don't know. What do you mean? Take the day off, have fun?
Go home, do your own thing. Don't worry about me.
No, but like you have to put. Remember, there's a Twitter space that you're hosting later on tonight.
Yeah, it's I will take care of it. I'll get
And you got to make sure you
Rajni.
post at 9 o'clock every day, otherwise the algorithm won't reward you.
But that's a good point. I'll set a reminder. I won't forget.
Okay, but 3 hashtags, no more.
Right, anymore, and then the algorithm thinks it's spammy and it won't work. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, go now.
Okay,
Have
and
fun.
and you have the clothes, and hands you the clothes.
Take the bag.
And heads out.
That's me nervously checking the tweets that I'm setting up for Daisy Drive. Make sure that there's no more than 3.
I literally just
Safe.
wrote down, don't ever put more than 3 hashtags.
But I think these are things that I've like mumbled to Shubham while I'm writing my own tweets. Now he's weaponizing it against me.
As he should.
Amazing. I mean, to be fair, you created a character that can be weaponized against.
Oh
it.
no! I love it. I take the clothes and I look over to
Yeah.
I've not been Sunita's like I've literally never been away from Sunita since the day she started working for me.
Okay. Do you
Are
miss
you
her?
getting separation anxiety?
No, I don't miss her. I just feel like what happens if you lose access to the internet? That's kind of what I feel like right now.
Oh, that doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it really that important? And he like pulls out a big blocky Samsung, like an old one from like the 2000s that doesn't have internet access. Like, this is the only one they gave me because all the other ones break because I'm too, all the
Oh,
jumping and things. Is like
It's
the
a
internet really that
Samsung.
necessary?
They should have given you a Nokia.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. I meant Nokia.
uh,
Yeah, I got
Oh,
confused. Yeah, it's an old Nokia. The bricks, you could do anything to them and they don't break. Like, is the internet that
was it the one
important?
with the red, purple, and
it's
pink like buttons? Because those are great.
yeah.
Sure.
Uh, I mean, yes, it. That's how I make most of my like. That's how I earn. What do you do for like? How do you get paid if you're not on the internet?
Well, I'm a student, and so we're trying to get attention and try and like do the superhero work, and I get a little bit of pay, but
Uh-huh.
most of it is like covering the education. And if I make it onto a big super team, or I could get that sponsorship with Shakti Jordans, then maybe I can get like a bit bigger thing. But that hasn't really happened yet. But it's okay. I'm still young. It's not like they're gonna kick me out or anything when I
Yeah.
before anything like that. It's okay. I don't need to be. I want to be better, so I can actually make
Uh,
more money for mum. But uh, it's okay. So I should be on the internet. Is what you're saying? I should use it for more than just
yes.
emails.
Yes.
Okay.
And as we start walking towards like wherever our dorms are, I show Tiger Spider my social media account,
Mm.
and it's got like posts scheduled for like weeks in advance. Like 5 months from now, there's a photo of me like with someone else, and it's like happy birthday, tagging that person that's already like scheduled ahead of time, and like a bunch of stuff like sponsorships that are coming up next year. Like I have like sneak peeks and everything just stored in there. I'm like, see, it just does all the work for you. It's great.
Oh, oh, wow.
How
This seems like
many
a lot
accounts
of.
do you have?
There's my you know what? Uh, it's fine. And I'm just gonna follow you all. Like I'll go follow Tiger Spider and Hari using my Finsta, which is like my private account that not even Sunita knows about. I'm like, this is the one I actually use, and it's very sparse. It's like a photo of me just like in front of like the dragons at Phoenix Market City that they put up recently. So it's like
The
very
dragons
dumb
there?
shit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, cool.
nice. I've been there. That's fun.
Uh,
Okay. I'll get on the thing so I can follow. Are you on social media? Hi.
Yeah, I mean, like, but I only retweet like environmental articles. And like, I'm very against NFTs on it. So, like, every single anti NFT post is.
Oh, give me a second. And I'm like, I ring Sunita up.
Sunita's like, "Do you need me to come back? I'll come back. I'll turn around right now. Do you need anything? Is there a problem? Did someone post something mean on
Stay,
your Insta? Do I need to ban
stay,
them?"
stay where you are. Just go wherever you're going. I need you to cancel the collaboration with Bored Ape Yacht Club, whatever the hell it was. All right,
But they are paying us so much money.
just cancel it.
And like it's like a new thing, and we could work with Meta next. You could have an
No, no, no,
avatar
no, no,
in
no. You
Meta.
need to drop my collaboration with OpenSea as well. It's not gonna work out. Right?
But it's
It's
like
not gonna work out, Sunita. When you're back, you need to handle it. But
no,
right
but
now,
like the
go.
blockchain is like the
I
future.
cut the call.
Oh fuck it.
And you see, like in my gallery, I'm slowly deleting like all the NFTs that we're gonna put up later, and it's just like me in different poses.
Holy shit.
I'm like, yeah, NFTs are awful. I hate it too, and just quietly delete
I
them.
know, right? It's just such a waste of time, energy.
as
Yeah.
Destroying the environment for
As you're
nothing.
doing this, you guys obviously have made your way to the dorms. Do you guys just go to one person's place and start? What's the plan here?
I
Oh.
imagine like we have to like. Do you want us to show? Talk to him. Do you want us to show you where your dorm is because you haven't been here in a while?
No, I'll
So you
find
can
it.
change because we're both guys and it'd be a bit awkward if you change in our room.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go find a place to change, and then I'll see you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is the best part. Like going up to the dorms is it's boring and all, but the best part is leaving the dorms. So like meet us at the pole.
I have a question here, though.
What
Hang
is
on.
Okay.
the question?
So I'll explain the poll after your question.
Yeah,
It-
I'm very curious.
My question is this: we had two things to do at this institute.
Hmm?
Correct. One
Yeah.
was examine this plastic thing, and two was find the secret basement, which doesn't exist apparently.
Sure.
When are we doing that?
Well, what's it called? We'll do the lab thing now because that doesn't really have a time limit. Then we'll eat some dinner. Not. Then we'll eat dinner at my mom's. Yeah, because we're still going. We're still sneaking out to do that,
Yeah, we are.
and then we'll come back. At that point, it'll be late, and then we can go meet the guy in the basement.
Oh, okay,
So we
cool.
can.
So then should we like meet at the lab right now after we're done changing into civies?
Yeah. Okay. I was just gonna point it out because. But yeah. Anyway, and he like points up. Yeah. Okay. We'll just meet at the pole. It'll take us straight there. And he points. He presses the button at the end of the hall. The pole from Batman, the '60s series that goes all the way down at the
Oh
fireman's
my
pole.
God.
Like it's the best way out of the dorm. It's great and it's good for your core. And you just like you take it all the way down to whatever floor you want to get to.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. We should have one of these at. I take up my phone, I take a photo of it, and I send it to Sunita. I'm like, I want one of these in the Shakti Tower as well.
Let the woman have her holiday.
Oh, right. I unsent both messages.
You see, like
This gets the
you
message has
sent
been
it like
deleted.
and like instantly Sunita was like, "I'll get it done. Don't worry. I'm on it already."
And then in all caps, I reply with, "You're on a holiday. Take it. Don't respond to my messages right now."
All right, so you guys get changed. Where are you going next?
To the lab. If we
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
As long as it's not too late, we'll head off.
You guys
the
are
lab.
able to find the lab. You see there's only one person working there. Bespectacled, small frame, very young girl. And you identify her as a not particularly well-known superhero, but is quite famous in the intellectual circles. This is a super genius student. Shakti woman, do you know her name?
No, it's just Ikra going, an IIT graduate.
The real
Um,
superheroes.
Yes.
What was her name?
If you guys can tell me what is her name. She is a super intelligent, probably preteen, but someone who's already completed like multiple PhDs.
Preteen. Wow.
What's the goddess of knowledge?
Athena.
Sure, it can
Oh,
be.
what if it's the Indian one, Saraswati?
There we go. So Saraswati is her name.
Yes, but the W in it is 3 W's, like www.
There you
Oh
go.
my
Oh
god.
my
So
god.
Is that like
blew
her
my
code name
mind.
or her real name?
No, that's a code. That's a superhero name.
Yeah.
Saraswati.
Exactly. You got to shout it out.
Yeah.
Marketing is still testing it out, workshopping
Yeah.
it, but it seems to be working out so
Everyone's
far.
testing out until our names are constantly being market tested.
Basically, the moment it's like not good, they're like, okay, we need a rebrand.
She's there currently, just working on a bunch of stuff. Her, you know her because you've hung around here before. Generally, a quiet person, keeps to themselves. But yeah, what do you guys want to do?
If I know Saraswati from before, I'll be like, hey, don't mind us. We're just going to be using this lab for a bit. We'll use this corner here to not disturb you. Working on anything cool?
Yeah, I'm working on this new dissolvent that can kind of basically melt anything. Really cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bet it can't melt everything.
I mean, not yet, but it will be able to. And like this point looks up because you kind of said that, and then it goes, "Is that Shakti woman?"
No.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the super thing. We can say our identities.
I thought we were practicing to be like.
Oh,
The lens card haven't arrived yet.
Oh, that's right.
And is that Spider Tiger?
Tiger Spider, like normally he's got this big,
Yeah.
thick clothes
Yeah.
on to make himself look like a fat suit.
Yeah.
But inside the thing, he's not wearing it. Just looks like a big jacket. So just reveals all his 6 arms and just
Right.
like, hey,
Right. It's like you come to the lab. I've never seen you down here.
well, usually I'm busy at the gym and normally I'd be home, but I'm just like, we're working on a project. So, and I wanted to like come along and try and learn something for once, Not everyone can be as brilliant as Saraswati.
You know my name? Like a
Yeah.
little smitten by Tiger Spider, who she thinks is very cool.
No, yeah, you're great. You're every top student in all our classes, even the ones you don't attend physically. You're there. You're at the top. It's really cool. Very impressive. My mom is always like, "Why can't you be smart like Saraswati?"
I mean, super impressive. It could have at least come up with a name which wasn't a URL.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
At least it's not a URL.
Hari would rather not have a name than have his name be a URL.
Amazing. I love this.
I
So
can't.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with going with a name or changing my name. Like I used to be Tiger Man, and then my name changed, so that's fine.
I see you guys defeated Mr. Education today, which is great. He was terrible. He's always
Was it
teaching the
because
worst.
I need like
Very-
all
very
over the
strict.
news?
Yeah, he was always teaching the SSE model, and I was like, we need to move on to IBO, which is such an
Totally.
education joke that
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else gets it.
Sure.
But okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what IBO and SSC are. I studied in SSC.
I'm dealing with trauma. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, you guys are welcome to do your thing. What are you doing? How are you examining this thing, Hari?
Okay. So I'll place it on a table. I'll try to clear some stuff around it. I'm going to attempt again to try and turn part of it into jelly.
All right.
That makes any sense.
Sure. Rolls this thing for it. What do you call it?
Unleash your powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freak.
My wimpy ass powers.
Get your freak on. Get your freak on.
Oh my.
I am not freaky in any way, sadly. Whoa, I have minus to it? Jeez.
-1. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 7.
7. That's still a success with some conditions, right?
Mhm. You can either mark a condition or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary. So, Alika, do you want to mark a condition or do you want the GM to have some fun?
GM, do your thing.
All right. So, you you do see as you try to reach out with your powers and try to warp it. There is a moment where it seems to kind of lose its shape and start to kind of turn, and you see hidden somewhere in the center, even though it's translucent material, is a piece of what can be like golden silicon, but then very quickly it resists and it goes back to taking on its plastic shape again.
Huh. That sucked. Wait, but did you guys see that thing inside it? That might be important.
Golden
It's silicon.
silicon?
Yeah.
Never had a golden silicon. Is that a thing?
I don't know. Hey, Saraswati. Is golden silicon a thing?
Only in theory. It's a very silly joke that someone came up with, but it's very nearly impossible to even construct it.
Why?
What is it?
The golden silicon is more like an idea. The idea of something that can exist even when it's not in its state is essentially exists in a quantum state where it continues to function even when it is not holding a material form.
Okay. What could you do with it if
Cool.
it this theoretical material?
I mean, literally, you could essentially get rid of the any piece of technology. You could just make it just the object and not have to worry about having, like, you wouldn't need the motherboard. You could just have the whole functioning device look like whatever you want it to look like, and you could code it to do whatever you want it to. It could hold nearly limitless amounts of information.
Like a goo that can.
Yeah,
So-
like a programmable goo.
Oh.
Isn't this an actual
Cool.
thing?
No, that you're thinking like
That interbody goo.
I think you're thinking about Transformium from Transformers.
Yeah, interbody
Oh.
goo sounds wrong.
Yeah, I think no, So it's like, and he's like leaning back, like, if you had some gold silicon, could you, this theoretical thing, could you figure out what it was programmed to do? Like, how would you figure out what something like this would be programmed to do?
Well, it would likely always be doing what you program it to do unless you somehow disable it, for which you would probably need like a master command or some kind of like insertable chip, like equally golden silicon that could interact with it. So
What's your name?
Saraswati.
Saraswati. Would you like to be a temporary member of our superhero group?
Will you follow me on Instagram?
That depends on how the next couple of minutes go, okay? Come here.
Yeah, walks over to you.
Like, just show her the thing.
Do you show her the thing?
Reluctantly, but yes. Yeah.
Okay. She's like, and essentially Saraswati. I'll roll for Saraswati to see if Saraswati figures this out.
Yeah.
Also, the
I'll do the
stays
same
between
thing. I'll
us.
try to like make it like and show the golden
Yeah.
silicon.
Saraswati is like eyes wide. Is like, this is incredible. And they very quickly start to essentially, they pull out like what is a mini computer, which seems to have a pop-up holographic AI, and goes, it's like, little Saraswati, I need you to analyze this.
Oh my god, I love it.
You have a little Saraswati? The heck?
And you see little Saraswati is like this cute chibi version of her, very anime, and little Saraswati is just trying to scan it. And he's like, I cannot access information in its current state. It's like, hurry, Saraswati says to Hari, he's like, do your thing again. I need to try to get a ray in while it's still mid state.
Hurry. Do
Hari?
the thing.
Oh,
Jelify.
yeah, okay. It takes time and energy. Yeesh.
Trying to do it. It's like, needs more power. Can someone add more power?
I mean, this is about as much as I've got unless I really unleash.
Can I
Or-
use my
Yeah, you could try.
energy chakras to like basically I'm just gonna like create one and like hold it under to see if that
Sure. Go
Better
for
than
it. This is going to be tricky because you can't be destroying it. So I
Yeah.
want you to essentially roll freak on this and see if you can keep it in check.
so that's a 10
Okay, yeah, easy enough.
4 and 6.
Yeah. Okay, you
Oh
roll.
damn, wanna level up.
So you are able to do this, and you all see as the energy beams from Shakti Woman hit it, while Hari is trying to essentially hold it in its semi-gelatinous state. The rays from Saraswati's AI hit the damn thing. You see as the light hits the little bit of golden silicon, and it seems to glow and light up. And suddenly, right in the center, you see a very clear symbol. It is essentially a shroud, a black shroud, indicating the nefarious villainous group known as Carl.
Have we
As
seen this symbol before?
you guys are very familiar with Carl. Carl is the recurring villainous group that seems to be behind every other supervillain that seems to pop out. They kind of, every time they get shut down, they come back.
They've unionized
Yeah,
the villains.
they're just the, and no one knows who leads them, but many of the worst villains faced by the previous generation were from Carl. And in fact, there are rumors that the reason Shaktiman even retired is because Carl.
Like Carl.
Did the educator work for Carl or was associated with them?
You can get the answer to that next time as
Ooh.
as we return to issue 3 of Masks and try to figure out who is producing this weird ass plastic golden silicon. I don't know what the fuck that is. And also, can you finally have a normal dinner, Shakti Woman? And also, what is in the basement? Next time.
Yes.
Awesome.
Hey, that was so
Hey.
good.
You guys
Yes.
are amazing. This game is such fun to play in this goofball way where you're just ripping on things. I love it. It is a
Yeah,
blast.
it's
Yeah.
seriously fun. Also, you ran it really well.
Oh, thank you.
Good fun.
I basically was flying by the seat of my pants because this was I planned it and then I was like, nope, this ain't how it's gonna work. Let's figure it out. Chirag, thank you so much for hand holding me there with all the little bits of information
Nope.
and stuff. I
No
appreciate
problem.
it.
Yeah,
No problem.
seriously.
Chirag
It
wanted to
was
say something. Someone said,
No,
and also.
Yes.
Go on.
No, I was just going to throw out names with the team, but they were all terrible. I'm glad that we're
Oh.
not doing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They were
Uh,
all bad. They were all bad superhero team names. But we'll come up with better ones. Or marketing will. You heard it, marketing.
yeah,
Come
marketing
up with
will.
Sunita's
But
already
before
on.
we go,
Yes.
if you enjoy masks and want to play a different version of this game, which is not probably as satirical but more earnest,
Yeah.
we have an open table on our Discord server, which is run by the indomitable Siva. He's one of our mods. He's incredible, amazing human being, and runs a superhero game with over 30 superheroes in it. So you can join that whole universe whenever you want. That's on
He's
our Discord
really
server.
good.
So come to that.
So check
Yeah.
that out. I'm going to drop the link to our Discord on the thing by using the Nightbot command. There we go.
Hey.
We will say goodbye with that and see you next week, Wednesday, 7:30. Adios.